Another wonderful day, another fine day, another great day for us to get together and have conversations. Another good day for us to get together and talk about things that can help us get better as a community. Another day for us to get together and just talk about these things. Those things, to talk about things that will help us get to a place far more better than we are today. It's Toridey. It's another hangout. It's with another talented sister, super talented sister. It's going to be a fine conversation. Let me start by apologizing for the late start. Una know, crazy America. You make plans, and the God decides what happens. I was supposed to be here like we're supposed to start 12 my time, but we are starting late in the I don't think that I don't think it's a big deal. But once she's ready, she'll come in here and she jumps in here and we kickstart the conversation. We are talking to someone I have so much respect for her talent, her brain, what she's doing for our community. Our generation has this responsibility to shape things differently, to shape things to a better direction, to a new direction. And people like Mama Damaris, I have a reason why I call her Mama Damaris because when you don't act your age, when you act a leader, when you act that woman who you all want to see in every other woman, then it only be right for you for me for refer to you as mama na special name why they call my mommy. So every time I choose to call to refer to a woman like that, that's because they're doing something that makes me feel like, oh Lord, this is a leader, this is a woman, this is a community builder, this is somebody who is actually changing the narrative for our community. And our sister Damaris is not that person. Guys, like I don't always tell you now, this is to read. It's never about me. It's about you. It's about me. It's about they. It's about us. It's about them. It's about everyone. We just want to get together, have conversations. We just want to get together, have conversations that can shape, that can change the narrative. We can do better. We can actually do far more better than we think we can do. It's obvious already. We have so many people doing so many great things. I don't want to start naming names because I might forget someone. By the way, I'm putting on a freestyle fashion. A freestyle fashion is actually um one of our own designs. They have more than this. I had this on today because I'm just coming from somewhere and it's a little bit cold. But they have more than this. They have formal wears. They have sports wears. They have a lot. You want to visit their website. You want to go to their website when you have time. A freestyle fashion. A freestylefashion.com, and you check things out for yourself. But I was talking about the person we're going to have live today, Ndamo Damaris. Talented, super, super talented, not just talented, super talented woman, super talented lady, super talented lady. Has done a lot. Is continues to do more for our community. By the way, who actually watched the segment we started yesterday, which is more like news, which is more like us talking about things that are happening in the. Is the volume okay? It's actually. Is the volume okay? Someone let tell me if the volume is okay. Is the volume okay? Please, someone let me know if the volume is okay. Let me know. Is the volume okay? Okay, I think from here I can hear the volume is good. Let us go ahead and share. We'll give our sister some time. Once she joins, we can start the conversation and we are good. This Toridey thing is taking some other turns. It's taking another level. Um, I sit sometimes and I'm like, how did we get here? Sit sometimes and I'm like, how did we even start? So many wonderful people reaching out every now and then, wanting to know how they can partner with us, wanting to know how they can be of help, wanting to know how they can contribute to whatever we are doing. So many people reaching out, wanting to know how they can come in. They can come in. Um, it's wonderful. It's wonderful to just see our community doing things because we want to get better, doing things because we want to see other people progress, doing things because we want to see all of us. Look at the support, look at the love, look at the respect. If you are not part of, or if you're not doing something already, you need to start doing something. Uh, you need to you need to start doing something. Start something. Start whatever. Just go ahead and start doing something. Anything. Just make sure it's positive. Just make sure it's not hurting the next person. Just make sure it's actually blessing the community the way you want it to bless the community. I dey ever talk say no man no go do am for we, no man no go do am for me and you. Now only me and you fit bend down, walk, and change the narrative and change the story. What papa they be already do their own part. They be don already first of all born me. Yeah, like I will talk about part. I'm trying to share actually. I'm trying to share. So if you're watching, I beg me to share also. I try to share so we'll get a few more people add to the live. Yeah. Um. And I remember, like I said, I dey always talk. It's not about me. I want you guys to greetings. Man can do. I like that name. Man can do. Is it whatever a woman can do, a man can do also? Yeah, okay. My boss is around. Once I finish share, we'll add it and we'll go ahead and have this fine conversation. Like I said, I'm sorry for the start. Everything on me. We scheduled for 12 p.m. I wanted to rush and help a friend do something. It was an emergency. I've been no so I'll come back on time, but I know how Texas days sometimes will be traffic unpredictable, or things like traffic will happen and then it will slow us down. My share, once I'm done with that, I'll go ahead and bring my sister in and then we'll start the conversation. It's going to be a short one, it's going to be one very interesting one. There will be one of that segment that we I know very well, so I go learn a lot. Make sure so you learn a lot too. These people they don't invest a lot. These people they don't invest a lot. Now one of that person's away for me. I'd always my question are always, what can we actually do to copy everything with the inside their brain and keep them for some place? So when they picking the way they will come after we, they go need them. So when they picking the way they will come after we, they go need them. It no go difficult for them for just say, okay, you know what? I want to go now for a year and I just learn about this person and then I improve on some things them and then I replicate which we do. I'm far more better than they did it. It is very, very possible we can do that as a community. We can do just that as a community, uh, it is very, very possible for us to do differently. Uh, Man, I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. Um, okay. Um, I think we know take we know keep the people here. And now one other thing because one thing I don't know is about pizza and I said they ever like when the guests don't come before they come. That is so disrespectful. That is so disrespectful. We need for respect our celebrities and we need for respect these people that we now then they put we for map. Now then they make when you go for some place, you say you come on Cameroon, they say, oh yeah, Cameroon. They call some one person or they call some like we need for respect these people. And the easiest and first way or the best way for me for even show them respect, now say when they come on a show like this, may all we come first before them before then they even come. Um yeah. So I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead once my sister come back. I'll go ahead and now growing up, movies. We all be like movies. We all be like movies for the entertainment part. Growing up, we all be like films for the entertainment. Growing up, we all be like movies because I think people there they be get deck had they be calling a deck and all of that thing back in the days were considered rich, wealthy. They were considered like now they super people there for town. But then I don't grow now. When I look at movies and I look at the role films, actors, actresses they play for community, I'm like this was more than what I thought, and that is why I'm bringing somebody like her because now one of that person is the way it do and it don't do differently. Uh, it don't do and it do like I talk. Yeah, so most start this story. Most start this story. Yeah, more jumpstart this and boss.
Hello.
Finally, I'm having you on
I know,
Toridey.
right?
I'm so
Finally.
excited. I'm so happy. You know, if you ever know, forget persons like you where I don't watch from a distance. I dey ask so many questions. Now how they do now how they move from this character to this other character. Now so they live their personal life it easy for them for like but then you see movies upon movies upon movies and then you start understanding nah these people they are just good at what they do. Boss, thank you very much for creating time to for
I
be with
should
us
I
for
should
here today.
thank you for bringing me on.
Wow. Oh God. If I be then at home, I would say I did blush on how they call them. Wow. Oh God. I never know where we'll start. But then we'll start from the beginning.
Yeah,
We'll
that's
consider
fine. We
saying
can
for
start
people to
from
watch TV
anywhere.
your way. Now probably the first time they know you,
Yeah.
your names, where you're from, and what you do, please.
All right. I'm Ndamo
By the way,
Damarise.
now to read this, remember I say we get pidgin, we get English, we get
I go
French,
mix all tea, no
small country
worry.
talk. Just sprinkle small country talk the inside one time.
Ah. You want catch me for dinner?
Now you want to report yourself now.
All
Okay, go
right.
ahead, boss.
All right. Ndamo Damarise. I'm Ndamo Damarise. I'm a Cameroonian actor. I'm equally an acting instructor. I've been in the industry since 2014.
Mhm,
Yeah. So been doing acting, doing a couple of works,
mhm,
and with the vision of motivating people, with the vision of encouraging and being a source of help and inspiration to other people. Yeah, so
mhm.
that's what I've been doing, and that's who I am.
Wow. How did you get into acting, boss?
Okay. Well, I get into acting now for like I said, I get into acting now for 2014, and I start now
Mm-hmm.
with I don't know if you know the movie Rumble
Mm-hmm.
by Billy Bob. So I start now with that movie. It be like a really crazy setup, but
Mm-hmm.
I start up with a very let me say an extra role for some
Mm-hmm.
movie. I start with the movie Rumble,
Mm-hmm.
basically an extra role.
Mm-hmm.
So as I be do that project, so other project be there with so other director, that's Anna John Scott. We had Anne. They all watched it and they like recommended me for the next project. So acting has been a journey for me, but
Mm-hmm.
it's something that came in when I least expected, because it's been from one recommendation to another. You just getting a phone call like, okay, I watched this and we have this coming up and I would like you to be part of it. Come and get your
Mm-hmm.
script. So
Mm-hmm.
that's how I jumped into acting. Yeah.
How you actually know so if you act? Because growing up, these things were not really popular in our community. Now we know we had Indian movies, American movies, and all this
I
stuff.
know.
But then, how you actually discover? So you know what? Have you act before you even start getting roles and for films?
Okay. Before I don't dey do, the kind thing you just she don't the try for film yourself, they do some kind thing, maybe play music, try for act according to the music. So I don't dey do some kind small thing there for house.
Mm-hmm.
So my friend be day way in no say I like for do that kind thing them, and it be here
Mm-hmm.
about audition. Then I attend a master class with Anoring. That my first
Mm-hmm.
master class I will be attend. So after that master class, the audition come up and I be go attend the audition with that my friend. So as I
Yeah.
be do yeah, we had Ivan Name, he be the one of the jury them for the audition. And
Mm-hmm.
normally they gave me comments like, okay, they like what I'm doing. Oh, finally I could hear a professional telling me, okay,
Mm-hmm.
they like what I'm doing, as in I'm actually
Mm-hmm.
doing something good. So that was
Mm-hmm.
like a good motivation for me.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that audition, I be audition for one movie, but they cast me for two different movies. So
Wow.
that gave me some confidence, like there's something more to this than just what I've been doing in acting, so it's time to take it a bit serious. So Tawi, they cast me for that rumble now, where I can do some really really extra role, like really minor role. And
Mm-hmm.
then somebody watching me from there, casting me for the TV series Samba
Mm-hmm.
TV series. After that, Apple for Two. After that, Itambi Delphins project. It's
Mm-hmm.
been from one great recommendation to another. So that's when I gained the confidence, like, okay, now time this for really get serious with this.
Wow. Ah, boss. Now, one thing I know that say, oh God, I don't know what happened with her, but definitely. Okay, so one thing I know that say, growing up, the community will come out if you never then you get for be lawyer, you get for be a teacher, a policeman probably. They will get some particular occupation the way or careers the way now what parents they be focused on. When you decided you wanted to go into movies, how your family, how your people, the people around you, they be take
Okay, now the inside surprising thing about me, uh actually my roommate no, he be
Mm-hmm.
always like, he tell me after say don't always like the for be like into film.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't tell me like she like you don't always like for being to film. So
Mm-hmm.
time with me I be into film. It not be really over strange because nothing way if you don't be used nothing way if you don't like, if you don't
Mm-hmm.
like him before. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So that way I get into film. If you did my number one supporter, even my
Wow.
siblings, all them be support me. Like sometimes
Wow.
they saw the even one go that time money no be fair day for do no nothing. That's why
Mm-hmm.
you go gather his small jewelry, then give me. Take the chain,
Wow.
take the earring, go use them, add them for your this thing, for your
Yeah.
costume. Yes, so
Wow.
you go give me all that it's in them. So one day you never before use them, man. One never wear
Mm-hmm.
them. You take all them gather and give me, ma go use them for my this thing. Yeah, sometimes when I want go send, I prepare me my siblings them. Take the one, take the one. Yeah, so I had a lot of support from family, friends. So yeah, be that kind of scenario where I give for height na height, Yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
was it was really smooth for me. Yeah.
Do you think this actually play a key role in the success we dey enjoy and today? That support from family from day one, because some persons like me, I was a soccer player, but then first of all, no man from my family never play ball. And then my
Mm-hmm.
own mommy, all the memory with my mommy get them about football and I say the people that they be try to play ball for our community, they be fail. So if they ever tell me now, you keep me there, you will end up like the man. Keep me there. So do you think support from family and friends, especially for that early stage, actually help you to where you
It
are today?
definitely it helps me. It helps me. Support from my family, surprisingly but amazingly support from my church.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my
Wow.
pastor is also my number one. She is my number one supporter. Like she pushes me all the way.
Wow.
Prophetess Jerusha from Zion
Mhm.
Family Ministry.
Wow.
When I entered that church, when I entered that family, it's more of a
Mm-hmm.
family than just the church. When I
Mm-hmm.
entered that family, my purpose became clearer. My purpose became defined. So
Mm-hmm.
everything was so amazing, and she directed me on how to do. And trust me, when before joining Zion Family Ministry,
Yeah.
I was doing very minor roles,
Mm-hmm.
and it very insignificant. But after I joined, and she coached me actually on how to go about it. Even when I got roles, I had a lot
Yeah.
of mentorship from her, and all of that. And it made me more, like more clear on what I should do as an actor, on how to go about it. That's what makes me outstanding as an actor. Yeah, so I'm really, really grateful to my church. I'm really grateful to my siblings. I'm grateful to everyone, my friends, who have been a great support system to me.
When you decided to go into acting, into movies, was it just for the fame, or you be noticing a career way it not go only help you make money, but help you contribute for our community?
Actually, I not be even eating any of that to them. I'll be going for the passion.
Mm-hmm.
That's the truth. I know this is what I tell my acting students. Like
Mm-hmm.
passion is not enough, but yeah, I started off with passion.
Mm-hmm.
I started off with passion. I didn't think much. Like, okay, is this going to feed me? Was this going to I didn't think all of those at the beginning. It's
Mm-hmm.
why I was going through the journey that I paused. I'm like, okay, Damaris, you have to feed on this. You have to, you have to do other things, right? It's not just
Yeah.
passion. That's when I started taking my time to understand how the profession works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, aligning myself to achieve better results. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but before I just go be because I be like the thing. When you just like
Mm-hmm.
something, you just like, okay, I like the thing. And anytime when you do I feel happy. Like you dey really
Mm-hmm.
feel, So now you make her enter the thing, yeah.
You talked about taking your time to understand how it works. So you that's sounding like which you be see am from the outside. It is different from which we see am how we actually get into the craft.
Okay. Like every profession,
Mm-hmm.
it get it good and it bad for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it be very good for see something from afar and you like it looks all spotless,
Yeah.
no wrinkles.
Yeah.
no issues. But when you find yourself in the system, now that time we
Yeah.
realize say thing then they happen. Yeah, for sure. Every industry get that kind of thing. So yeah, I find myself for the industry, and I discover say you need to take a step back.
Mm-hmm.
You need to adjust yourself. If you don't want this to happen to you, you better act like this. If you don't
Mm-hmm.
want that to happen to you, you better act like that. So
Yeah.
I put myself in a place where I want to have my sanity. I
Mm-hmm.
want to have my peace. I want to have, I just want good energy around me. Very
Mm-hmm.
good energy. And that's how I align myself. Yeah.
Wow. So, movies, your career and acting, that's the only thing you do, or you get other things that you do?
I get how that's in the way they do. For the
Mm-hmm.
industry, if you feed alone on film,
Mm-hmm.
trust me, filmmaking, if you put only filmmaking right now, if you put food for your table. So yeah, I get my own small hustle the way I would do
Mm-hmm.
even before like when I be there Cameroon, I be the do fruit juice. Even
Mm-hmm.
during Cami, if I bring them, while I was
Mm-hmm.
stitching, while I was doing the red carpet slaying, I was selling my fruit juice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I get my other things. I'm equally an MC. I'm a host,
Mm-hmm.
so I host events. I'm equally into communication. I facilitate programs. I do a
Mm-hmm.
lot of that. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm really busy. So, and most especially, I'm a pastor, so I do ministry too. Yes,
Really?
of course.
I don't even. I did not know. You see why we good more to get this in the talk them this conversation. I did not know you were a pastor. That's
I
beautiful because trust me, one of the things that one of the challenges me I feel to get our community nowadays, now leadership problem. Uh, and if way the way we feel really like start our community, if we start choose and follow and really support the great leaders like people like you, the change we need them then not just for a doorstep. And when I hear you talk the way you talk, and I even hear you talking about you being a pastor, I'm like, okay, now I understand why. Because I don't dig your social media from the other day when you talk
correct.
and dig, and then I'm like, okay, I don't see this, I don't see this, I don't see this. And that was
Yeah,
how I
we
felt so
define
happy.
waiting.
No, let me not like really I be define something, but you know how if you just go through some
I
person's profile and then
understand
you
you.
realize, say,
Mhm.
okay, I not see that. And like I was so happy, I was so proud. And because of me, they wanted the other thing that okay, this person, if you really show your girl picking say, see Auntie Damaris, follow her, and a person that if you teach you, and a person that if you learn from. Now the one question I always ask myself. So when I go through your stuff and then I realize I'm like, okay, this is a good one. Now, boss, tell us about some of the. You already mentioned some, but just tell us about some of the projects that we don't work on.
Okay. I don't work on I don't already mention Samba, Apple for Two, Rumble. Okay, I
Mm-hmm.
don't work on a Tambi Delphine movie.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't work on I don't work on damn. I don't work on Fisherman's Diary. I don't work on we have Neba Lawrence Against the Wind.
Mm-hmm.
I've worked on Death Man's Wish.
Mm-hmm.
I've worked on Strangers in Nigeria. I've worked
Mm-hmm.
on other projects. Yeah. Yeah, so sorry. I had a little intervention. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so I've worked on many. I can't even keep count. I've worked on many projects. Yeah, I've worked on many projects, mostly feature films. I started
Mm-hmm.
off with TV series or TV shows. I started off with that, but at some
Mm-hmm.
point I picked up with feature films, and I've been doing a lot of feature films.
So how did it work for you? Like whenever they just call you, say this is a script, you just jump on the script, or you to get criteria as the way the project get for meet up and before you jump on the project.
Definitely, I have criterias,
Mm-hmm.
and It's important for every actor to have that. You're
Mhm.
not supposed to be on every project. This is what I tell my students during my
Mhm.
acting master classes, and
Mhm.
it's what I go by.
Mhm.
Whenever a project comes, what I do is I have to go through the script,
Mhm.
and it has to be something I'm interested in working in, because every actor, or I have my niche. I have the kind
Mhm.
of I have the kind of projects I like to work on,
Yeah.
which are more of inspirational projects. Like
Mhm.
you'll find if you've watched Strangers, if you've watched The Fisherman's Diary, if you've watched What Z by Tambi Delphine, you will discover my trend. Like I'm equally I'm trying to teach, I'm trying to pass on a message, I'm trying to talk about something. Yeah,
Mhm.
so these are the kind of things I like to work on. Inspirational projects, like projects that have, a purpose, projects for a
Mhm.
cause. Those are the projects that catch my attention.
You don't talk about master class. So who only do movies and all of that? Wait to be master class. I better explain am for we.
Masterclass not be only for movie. Oh. Actually, in that
Mhm.
same way, like, they're like a training ground, a training
Mhm.
session where if you take actually teach people on either something. It could be an art, it could be anything, it could be music, could be
Mhm.
acting, it could be writing. Yeah, but
Mhm.
masterclass, yeah, that's how we call it. Like a um there's another word for that. Yeah.
Seminar something. Boss, which project don't be the most challenging for you?
Okay, project.
Yeah.
All right, for project, I've I've had a couple of challenging projects, like the one I had in Nigeria. That
Mhm.
was a little challenging. Strangers, firstly, the environment, acting
Mhm.
with people I've never acted with before. You
Mhm.
know, getting I know Cameroon has a lot of similarities with Nigeria, but
Yeah.
yeah, there were a lot of things I found different. Even the way they act, sorry, their movie sets are quite different from us, so I had to
Mhm.
accustom myself. But hey, I had a good
Ah.
hospitality, so it made it a
Mhm.
little easy for me. But yeah, it was challenging. It was challenging doing Strangers. And we had there's this project. What happened to Dada? Most of my projects have been an emotional projects. Like, I get to do a lot. I get to train myself out. So these are challenging, like searching through your feelings, trying to find that emotion, trying to do all of that. Yeah. So all right. Jeffrey saying something. All right. That's all right.
Boss, ignore comments and like
Yeah. I couldn't ignore the name. Come on, pull a Jeffrey. Yeah, so despite the challenges, I've always found my way back because God has always been my source of strength. He's always been my
Mhm.
help. So every time I fall, I always find a way of rising.
What be the challenge when I face as an industry?
All right, we're facing challenges, and everybody can attest to that. Where to stream our movies, where to
Mhm.
actually distribute, market our films. Like we're really
Mhm.
facing serious challenges with that right now. I know
Mhm.
Netflix came at some point where we have some good projects on Netflix, Cameroonian projects, but
Mhm.
that's not consistent.
Mhm.
It's not consistent. So say 5 or 10 producers in Cameroon that they produce for put for Netflix, like look at what's going on right now. Like there's not much to tell. So I think we have problems with distribution, where to put our films, where our films can be watched by not just
Mhm.
Cameroonians but by other people. So they get to discover what we are doing. That's how we discover Nollywood, Bollywood,
Mhm.
Hollywood, because we dey watch them for TV all time. So
Mhm.
if we get some other platform too where they feel they watch what film them, because I feel remember that way Fisherman's Diary be common. I
Mhm.
be get feedback from different people, even from countries that want to be ever no say exist. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't already get the platform where they feel watch this or that from Cameroon. That's when they discover people.
Yeah.
Then yeah,
Mm-hmm.
magic no dey the thing. Not just for put the thing out there, make people they watch them. So we I know we have a couple of platforms right now, but it not be enough for the number of films them with Cameroon and they produce them,
Mm-hmm.
and for the number of talents we will get, the like creative producers, creative directors, creative writers. There's a lot installed in the industry where we need platform where they put this in there, maybe they watch, maybe people that they see, maybe they learn too about our culture, maybe they learn about our language, maybe they learn a lot of things about we. So I think so we
Mm-hmm.
get problem with distribution. If we really get place there for put our film, trust me, people they go to shoot na back to back. People they go to shoot all the time, and the talents they go they go feel that for film and say, okay, this thing where they actually do it makes sense. This thing where they actually do they put them into use.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but for a long time now, we've not really had that, that shooting like back to back in the industry. No, I remember 2021 was that year, especially for me, when I was just leaving from one set to the next set. That's how it's supposed to be, trust me. But after that, what happened? Little or nothing. Like just few people are still pushing to come up with something. But I think if we have that platform, if producers are sure that when I produce this movie, if I put in 35 million, 50 million, 20 million for my film, I go get back this. Trust me, a lot of people they go start to produce for country. Even the people there for diaspora, they go want for invest for Cameroon for shoot. But when you see say you the invest, but the platform not even there for show the film, we not even there for get back your money. All we be human being is it be discouraging. It be really discouraging. And at the end, people that they always they talk say why producers they know they put their film for platform, why producers they know they do this, why producers know they do that. You will not spend 20 million for your film for can put and for platform we no give you no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
If as much as you love people to watch your film, as much as you love people to want to know what you're doing or support
Mm-hmm.
you, it be important to say you did make the money for the project because it
Yeah.
is sure bees. The business
Mm-hmm.
part of it still matters. It's very important. So
Yeah.
when producers and then they get this result, so they go do their premiere now. When they do their premiere, correct for them. Why did they try to find platform? When I give them time, may they be patient with them. Because if distribution they be there, all this delay they know for be. Say, oh, we never watched the film, we don't see now only premiere. Please, I think we should try to be more understanding with these people because it's not
Mm-hmm.
easy on that end. As a producer, as a director, I may not be a producer, but I've seen how it works inside. I've seen the pressure they carry. I've seen a lot. So while we as actors, we the act, the pay we don't finish now. Not producer not get the problem because it really gave a fine way for market film. It really gave a fine way, even if we see how we did think we bring it back money. So if you just put them out there like that, people they just
Mm-hmm.
can watch them for free. So a cinema culture not even be encouraging for the way I feel talk say okay, but if you put them for cinema, how many people did they go cinema for Cameroon?
Because for
Especially
me,
for English
boss,
speaking area.
for me, I feel like that is where the bigger problem is. The problem maybe even the fact say we don't even get platforms enough to put our films. A few films we don't put on for platforms. How many of we don't watch them? How many of we don't write reviews? Me, I just feel like like we need some radical education. I don't know, like we really need. I don't know if we hold people now one by one start teaching how these things they work because we get a
Accurate.
few films for major. We get a few films for major platforms like Netflix. How many people don't watch them? If we get at
Actually,
least the
all right. Mm-hmm.
yeah, go ahead.
All right. Actually, you're right. We need for make the people them get the culture,
Mm-hmm.
but a culture is something. It's I know it's a modus operandi that happens
Mm-hmm.
when something is done constantly. So
Mm-hmm.
they're being new for the fact say okay, the platform they now, that platform they now, this other platform they. I'm not making excuses for them
Yeah.
too. And they just try for talk say now two way the be built over time. I don't see
Mm-hmm.
Cameroonians that actually support when film come out. And I saw
Mm-hmm.
that support during the Fisherman's Diary. At
Yeah.
this Nata was say Cameroon, they actually love Cameroonian films.
Yeah.
Like Nata will actually say Cameroon, they feel push for, when they see something good, they'll go for it. But that's when
Mm-hmm.
the platform is already there. If they no be see am for the for if they no be see the Fisherman's Diary for no be fair all man get Netflix too for Cameroon. If I get a lot of things what the hand what the deal with. We
Yeah.
get a lot what the deal with. But the few that when they watch them, I see how they be push, how they support. People come for come do the watch the premiere, like everything. Everybody put in like they were so supportive. That's when I knew that Cameroonians could support when they see something good. But if you don't put it out there for them to even see it in the first place, they're not gonna know. They go continue to judge like oh Cameroonian films they get away with it, but they have very good films. Trust me, we've
And
had
and
very
and,
good
and
films.
And boss, for me, that is my concern because even besides Fisherman Diary are one of the many good films that will get them. You understand? So I know things say they, for instance, not because they support her, not because it be one of the very first movies for Netflix, or they support her
Exactly.
because it was a good project. You understand? If they support her not because it was one of the few the first projects for Netflix, then I feel say that mindset wrong because we get other people that they do movies, so they put them for other regular platforms where we still get for good support them. Because if I correct me if I'm wrong, wait till people like Netflix they use them for giving a spot on their platform now on numbers around the world.
Correct.
You understand? We take for instance, we get this film from this God, this friend, Half Heaven. It's on Prime already.
Prime.
Amazon Prime. How many Cameroonians they might even talk Anglophones they did for America where they get Amazon Prime? How many don't watch them? How many reviews they go check the reviews? You never reach 10.
True.
You understand? Whereas if we might as well get about 5,000 to 10,000 Cameroonians for America where they use Amazon, they watch these movies and all we go for day, we review the movie. It put up a very positive note where it will make Netflix go be like, hey, 10,000 people, that is an okay market. You see, so me, I just feel like, in as much as we not get our platforms as we talk, there's some people that already, the other day, I think some person share a link where he don't decide they put in movies for YouTube. How many of we go watch them? How many of we go watch them? I just feel like una they do una part. Now we the fans, the supporters, now we the community now really get for take una run with una for sound because now you spend money, now you spend on and make other sacrifice them. Why we never just okay? Every time I watch a movie, I make sure I leave a review. Every time somebody shares something now about a movie, I share also. I don't even need for wait. I need for go research. See now for you the kind of say this, so you be pastor. Is that even fair? But then for the beginning of the show, I was celebrating you. Oh, I have so much love for you. I have so much respect. But then I don't know things about you. And then wait to really make you a celebrity. So I just feel say our culture, the way we think as a sorry, I don't start. I get angry when like I just feel like our people can do more, and we get so many people that they do a lot already. But I feel like we can do more because we get potential, and we don't already get people the way they don't decide saying that they're gonna be the sacrificial lamb. They put their everything, their life, their money, their everything. When are people like Una? So we too now the fans that will get for come out and meet on for that place, and then everything go work out. But more continue the interview.
The story really
um,
serious, and you're very correct
mhm.
because I'm not sure. I don't experience a situation where you go give a Cameroonian, you go give you link for go watch project, especially the one where the man be come up with. He came up with a good platform where you could watch Cameroonian film. Musing Derek, he came up with a good
Yeah.
platform where you could watch Cameroonian films. But how many people then? Somebody really can't ask you say, you don't already get a person link for watch them, show you how to do them.
Mhm.
They can ask you money for data.
Yep.
Just imagine like that sacrificial spirit no really
Yep.
really day for the fact say if you go on YouTube, if you go on this, if you go on that, like really push for watch Cameroonian films. I see Frank Saya put some YouTube this in the other time, but how many people they don't view on like you talk? So I think the
Yeah.
culture generally
Mm-hmm.
needs should I say there's a lot to be done.
Yeah.
There's a lot to be done. Yeah.
Boss, besides movies, I think I see something. You do any into any philanthropic works?
Yes, yes, I'm into activism. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Especially female youth, female empowerment, women
Mm-hmm.
empowerment, youth empowerment. Yeah, I'm into that. I launched my campaign alongside Chief of Valerie on young women empowerment at Bova
Mm-hmm.
community. It was sponsored by the U.S. Embassy
Wow.
in Yaoundé. Yeah, so I launched that project with Valerie, and we went to Bova community to train, to sensitize, to motivate the young women over there. Due to the our research we made, and we saw the issues that we're facing, so we went there to try to talk to them, to to help them. We actually had to train them to make soap or more, to be enterprising. So we teach
Mm-hmm.
them a lot of things, and we tell them, say, not be only for she don't for day the born, but you give for the thing too, as a woman, to you want to do with your life. Not just she
Mm-hmm.
don't sew, go school, try for
Yeah.
learn how to do even a small thing for support yourself, because it be very important. When you do that, men will not take advantage of you, especially for that kind small setup community where a lot of young woman they just born. So like
Mm-hmm.
really young girl, like you stay young girl of 20, you get two picking them, all that kind thing them. So we really go there for talk for them, say not be about for the born. Find way you need to do with your life, because your life has a lot more than just sitting in this community and being complacent. Try for do some small thing, even as some small gato where you make them, as some small granola where you sell them. It be very important. So I really be grateful say the American embassy become in at this time for can support we
Mm-hmm.
for push the project 100% for say me we achieve our goal, and it was very successful at Bova. Then I don't do other ones on countering hate speech, still with U.S. Embassy, but Sisters under Sisters Speak organization by Miss Komi Musa. I've done a lot where I've been invited to talk, you know, inspire people. Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
what I love to do. That's why I do what I do, to be able to help people, to be a source of inspiration to people. And when I get these platforms where I could reach out, I do it. I do it. You know, gracefully. I do it. With everything that I've got. Yeah.
It's obvious because you probably for when I be reach out for the interview for probably say nah I want go me na CNN I want go
Ah,
me na Fox News.
that's it.
And
CNN.
that is the sacrifice we at the talk. People like you don't get a small project where maybe guess what? If we take you that small money, you just make some small cut and nail and for Cartier. But guess what? You still go spend other money for Cartier for educate people, for help them, for support them. And why other people them? And the truth now, so we get the people them. We get
Mm,
the people them. Around DFW play what day, we get at least 5,000 Cameroonians.
yeah.
If all these 5,000 Cameroonians they be intentional about our projects, if all at the other table, if all the 5,000 Cameroonians decide, you know what, every year I will spend $100 for Cameroonian projects. 5,000 times 100, how much money that? Now
Yeah.
the amount of money that would pump into a project. Now, if you want to go for Cameroon around America, will probably like 50,000. If these fifty
Mm,
thousand people every year they say, I want to spend I must spend $100 for any Cameroonian project, whether I buying a music, whether I buying a movie, whether I watching as a movie or whatever. Just imagine how much 50,000 times how much you give me. Now, a lot of money that would spend every year for that industry. You realize it in 5, 10 years, things will be different. I just visit what people need for be intentional. Um, Boss, awards. I saw you. I think you win best actress for Camif. By the way, what do you think about Camif? Ma ask you that question very far forget.
all right. Thank God say you ask. Yeah. Kamif. Oh, where do I start? All right, I'll be as brief as I can, because there's a lot to say about Kamif.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people see Kamif as a platform where people come to dress up,
Mhm.
people come to slay, people come to just for the show. But
Mhm.
there's a lot more to come. If the show part is important because we are entertainers, that's very normal. Where
Yeah.
you get, look your best, wear your best red carpet outfits,
Mhm.
and get to experience these networking sessions with amazing filmmakers. But at the same
Mhm.
time, what people don't know about Kamif is there's a lot to learn in Kamif. I've
Mhm.
attended Kamif for um a good number of times to understand that Kamif is a
Mhm.
platform that can actually uplift you as a filmmaker, because it,
Mhm.
it creates that place where you meet the people who are in the biz,
Yeah.
who are doing the work. If you
Yeah.
want to meet Mr. Anorin, you see him at Kamif. If you want
Oh.
to meet um other filmmakers, like there is Musing Derek. You want to meet
Mhm.
Tebonja, you want to meet Anna John Scott, you want to meet
Kanyagwe.
Kanya Kwa, yeah, very important. You want to meet Nigerian filmmakers. It's at Kamif. So
Mhm.
if you actually want to be an actor or a film or a cinematographer or director, where do you want to be? Where do you want to find yourself? We've brought Kamif, they've brought Kamif right to Boya,
Mhm.
right to Boya, where it's just a stroll up at Mountain Hotel. You know, being part of the activities. It's not just the red carpet. We have the
Yeah.
networking sessions. We
Yeah.
have the very educative session, the business part of acting, the business part of filmmaking. I've
Mhm.
attended that particular masterclass and it was so helpful. And I sat there, I learned a lot of things. Even the acting masterclass, I was part of it. I was Chief of Valeria and I, we were the instructors. With we had Anorin too, who was
Mhm.
one of the instructors. Basically, Kamif is that platform where you can really find yourself as a filmmaker. So it's not just you going to slay, wait for evening to go and slay. Go in the afternoon. Go Kamif for
Mhm.
afternoon. You actually learn plenty in them. The cultural side, you go learn. Even when attend the different master classes. That's Musing Derek. Um, we have um we have other master classes that are going on, like writing. Kanyenkwa, I think he's one of those in charge of that.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
all these places are the places to learn, to improve on yourself. I know it may be like, okay, 5 days, 3 days, but you're going to grab something from it. You definitely not meet these great filmmakers and not grab anything. You have Takong Delvis. He's also there. These are good cinematographers. These are good directors. There's a
Mhm.
lot to learn at Kamif. And being an acting instructor for Kamif, I've you know, I can say that Kamif is one of the best places where you can get to learn the craft. Not just the
Mhm.
craft, but you get to learn the art. Not just the art, you get to have the networking platform to meet the right people who are in the
True.
field. Yeah, so I think you should, especially for this Kamif 2024, be part of Kamif. Don't just wait for the evening session.
Mhm.
Please go even in the afternoon. Go see to it, they happen. You go meet. It's never what do I say, it's never idle. For afternoon is one of the most busy periods for Kamif. You will see say different masterclass they go on. If you find the one where you get interest in, if you look at, we
Mhm.
have people from, thank God for this broadcast you're doing right now. These people are seeing we have people from Toronto. You get people there
Mhm.
from different countries. As in, it's an international film festival. You get to meet a lot of people. These are people from TIFF, Toronto International Film Festival. You get people from
Mhm.
different international film festivals. You get the High Commissioner of Canada for Cameroon
Mhm.
attending Kamif. Are you even serious? Where do you want to meet
Wow.
these people? So come to Kamif, please. Come in the afternoons. Get
Mhm.
yourself familiarized around the atmosphere. It's
Mhm.
very free. I know people are asking, oh, do we have to pay? It's free, completely free. all of these sacrifices, all of these great things Kamif has done. We have Mr. Go Gilbert with his team. They're doing a great job. And I think the best way of feeding from this rich table, feeding from
Mm-hmm.
this buffet, is to align ourselves, to find ourselves there, to be able to enjoy it because it's there for us. Do you have passion in film? You have passion, different things. Come to Kamif and you find your place. That's what I can say.
Boss, I beg, I want me to tell people the way because when they hear passion in films, if you say film job means say, oh, you want shooting a movie, we'll put up with Netflix or one shooting a make them understand. Say even people that they get businesses, small businesses. If you come for the, especially one of those master classes, you learn how to do basic videos, maybe with your phone, maybe with whatever
Yeah.
thing you get them for actually use them for your business. Now, one other
Mm.
thing that people they don't know, if you go acquire a video knowledge or even how for camera with script because advertisement don't mean say you will just pick up a camera or a phone and do whatever. No, you really get to know how to do them, how to target your audience, which will do the message. Like when I follow, when Gibe explained some of that things for me, I was like, wow, is it this deep? He said, yeah. Now the reason where Kanye West pays $7 million, 7 million, yeah, $7 million for do one and a 30 seconds advertisement for Super Bowl, and then he decided to do that advertisement. Now we phone, he decided to do the video now we phone. Guess what? He's paid $7 million, but right after that, 4 days later, he makes sales for $19 million. $19 million because he be only understands it at using my phone. He understands the whole concept behind how I get to pass my message, how I get to package my message, and everything, and he work for you. And I think in that way, they probably learn have when I teach have come right.
Yes, you get to learn a lot of that. And we get projects then we if at the end of the master classes, filmmakers
Mm-hmm.
that they come together, cinematographers, actors, directors,
Yeah.
producers, the participants, they come together, produce a project. And there
Wow.
be a certain year where they use na phone.
Mm-hmm.
They use na phone for shoot a project and it was good.
Wow.
Yeah, you discover say you did learn a lot of the least expensive ways for produce
Yeah.
a project. So when they
Yeah.
say producing a project, mean say that you must use like 5 million, 10 million. No,
Yeah.
cheaper ways than they for produce good films.
Yeah.
We have good phones. iPhone literally has like 4K.
Yeah.
It has like 4K. So that's like compared to a camera, where if you use them, for shoot your project, do your small videos and you put them out there. And internet
Mm-hmm.
don't make it so easy where you just need to get now viewers. Once you get viewers, you can make money on different platforms, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram.
Yeah.
This is a rich market. And we teach that to our Kamif. We teach that at Kamif, how you get to make money in the least expensive ways, as in the cheapest ways ever, either as a filmmaker or as an entertainer generally, or even as a normal business person. You still get to learn
Mm-hmm.
something because business guide applies to every kind of business. It's just because they'll have to specify on the different strategies and all of that. But of course, you can learn everything at Kamif.
Boss, about the award ceremony, you be one of the winners. How does it feel?
Oh, it felt so good. Winning Best Cameroon Actress at Camille 2022. That was great. I felt fulfilled. It was amazing. And that win got me a lot. That
Mm-hmm.
win was a very good win for me because through that win I got to, I got to be celebrated, hosted
Mm-hmm.
um by the American Embassy, which was coordinated by Mr. Gilbert. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I was hosted to by the Prime Minister of Cameroon. I
Mm-hmm.
was hosted by the Minister of Arts and Culture. Yeah,
Wow.
they literally held a buffet, a banquet for us. So this
Mm-hmm.
win has brought me a lot of connections. It's brought me a lot of networks. This win was
Mm-hmm.
really a big win for me. I would really be grateful for this win. Yeah. And this win
Um.
was
Mm-hmm.
one of the strong motivating factors to want to pursue further, like where I am right now, to want to
Yep.
pursue my career further. Yeah.
You don't go open the back. So
That now
with
while
all
I
this
no talk up now while I
carry
no
the
talk up, I just say where I am right now. I just understand. My brain kicks say no, stop for the come. Yeah, I just don't fight.
what is Damaris doing to make sure 200 years from now when you know go be alive because it's certain and everyone may you over all that way 150 is good for you. So 200 years from now when you know will be around, what should you do now for make sure see not be only a legacy of the films that we do and would exist, but then we'll get some small Damaris the way they did for year, they did for day, they replicate what you do or they even do better than what you will do.
Okay. I believe say you no need forget um a lot to give out.
Mm-hmm.
I believe say you no need forget everything to give out. You
Yeah.
just need forget what you get. Forget the
Mm-hmm.
mind for no say I fit share this small with people
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
I want to make them be like me or more than me.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So I don't really start in my own small way. Even before I want like, I don't really start. I don't do 3 successful acting master classes where I
Wow.
train upcoming actors. That's
Wow.
Kamif inclusive will be like fourth because I didn't put that under me because it's under Kamif, but away
Mm-hmm.
from Kamif and other organizations where I've been part of. I was also
Yeah.
there at the U.S. Embassy on Mandela Day to teach acting. That was with Penjo
Yeah.
Baba. So
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing all of this works. I've been contributing to the society. I've been, putting in myself out there to make sure that the next generations come out good.
Mm-hmm.
The next generations they know the right things to do. You alone, I know you can't do it alone, but you just need to do your part and
Yeah.
trust that other people would learn how to do their part because I'm not the only one doing it. There are other people doing it. But this young Cameroonians, this young filmmakers, these upcoming actors, with the passion we they get, find some mojo lift them. So if I for hold your hand, tell them say,
Mm-hmm.
na so that they do, na so that they do. Even for
Yeah.
my master classes, I did bring people. I did make sure that I bring even international filmmakers. There's Mark
Mm-hmm.
Warshaw, now
Mm-hmm.
American filmmaker. For more than 20 years. They teach. It's a filmmaker. He produces. Then we
Mm-hmm.
have Mobayo Mobaraki, now
Mm-hmm.
equally filmmaker, like from Sweden. So like
Yeah.
I bring in different people. Different people. The last time we had Tebonje, he's
Mm-hmm.
one of the most resourceful Cameroonians, like especially when it comes to filmmaking.
Yeah.
Um, we have Chief of Valerie. We have a lot of people. I brought them
Mm-hmm.
on the master class, so it's not just me teaching. We have a variety, so you're learning a lot from it. So I've organized 3 successful acting master classes where I've got to give out to these people,
Mm-hmm.
got to teach them not just acting, but filmmaking generally, or not just the art, but the
Mm-hmm.
semantics around it, the morality around it, the integrity around it. You know, I've got to, I've got to give out, and that's what I've been doing for the past years in my own little way. And
Mm-hmm.
the more I grow, the more I want to give out. Trust me, yeah, it's my vision. It's why I do what I do to give out. Without giving out, this is not complete to me. So I always have to go back to giving back to my community.
Boss, one thing is certain, you can sit here and wish and want and even go ahead for one do a lot for make sure say that continuity could be when you know good day. But then if the people the way you want give to, they don't understand certain things them, it go only crumble like we see things that crumble now for we community. Wait till be that thing where you think say the people the way you want bless, you want pour into. Wait to be some of the things that if you say they need for no. So by the time when you meet them, make them be ready for receive and then continue for expansion which way you bless them with.
The way the talker no, the talker is this a there's a ministry, eh? So you wait for receive. Where? actually, as an activist,
Mhm.
as a filmmaker, there's a lot I have to give.
Mhm.
And it is said you can take a horse to the stream, but you know if you force him to drink water. I understand
Ex-
that. Even the Bible says when you preach to someone and they don't listen, dust your feet, walk away. But you tried your own, you did your own part. It's
Mhm.
important that you don't fail in your own part, assuming that people will not listen.
Mhm.
Do your part. Do it
Mhm.
with much passion, enthusiasm, with everything you've got, and
Mhm.
trust that you're going to get it. Because
Mhm.
by you doing it, learning is a constant process, and it
Mhm.
doesn't suffice to listen once. When you do it
Mhm.
twice, tries, when you keep doing it, they get familiar with it. Like I would
Mhm.
say, the way the edition 1 turned out was totally
Mhm.
different from the way my edition 3 turned out, because
Mhm.
edition 3 was already more advanced. It
Mhm.
was already more advanced. We had a lot of people who had already, understood, like, okay, this is what I do. This is how, okay, even if they've attended the first edition and all of that, they understood, like, okay, this is how it works. All right, what particular thing do I teach, or what particular thing would I like people to know? I would like
Yeah.
people to know that it's important to know God. I would like people
Mhm.
to know that it's important to serve God. I would like people to
Yeah.
know it's very, very important to be a child of God. It's very, very
Mhm.
important to be aligned with God in anything way you do. God no ever stop you maybe actor. God no ever stop you maybe fashion designer or entertainer. God no dey stop you for
Yeah.
anything. Instead, God
Yeah.
dey push you. He dey push you for the light. May you get
Mhm.
more light in that way you do am. He dey
Mhm.
push you. May you find yourself fine for the place where you dey. God need to take you away from the things that we like, and because He want the best for you more than you want for yourself. So I
Yeah.
would say that be aligned with God. Now the thing wey don't take me this far. A lot of people they ask me, "Wait to be your secret? Wait till you do?" I know you do nothing. Now God. Now God only help me through, and I go stand for say every place where I did with my eye open with much pride that I
Mhm.
am nothing without God, and that God is the sole uplifter of my head, and now He
Mhm.
don't bring me to place where I did, and without See, I don't forget any of these things. Not my talent, nothing, no connection, nothing. It's God, and He don't bring me meeting the right people, meeting my church, prophetess
Mhm.
Jerusha, who is my mom, she's everything, meeting Mr. Agbo Gilbert, who has been so important in my life, very resourceful. He's helped me a lot in my career. Bringing the U.S. Embassy along, bringing Itambi Delphine, bringing Madam Elong Brenda, bringing Enna John Scott, bringing Tebunj. I could keep calling, but God brought all these people my way to help me, to push me. So know God, it's very important. And after you know God, go for the craft. Learn what you're passionate about. Passion not
Mhm.
be enough. You can be passionate about something, but if you're not talented in the thing, you go end for the level of passion. Go further for learn about the thing. When people they talk about master class, when you talk about this, go learn how they do the thing. Not just you don't
Mhm.
say you like the thing. Go
Yeah.
how for learn how they learn am, because when you know I'm fine, then you get
Mhm.
passion. You go be more effective for the thing
Very true.
pass. So it not just be enough. Learn how it dey work. You tell how it what you like how you like soap, like normal bathing soap and all of that, and
Mhm.
you want to be good at it. Go for the factory now. Learn how they put the one, how they add the one, the quantity where they put them.
Yeah.
Basically, that's just it. Learn the craft. And while you're learning the craft, believe for yourself. I know this
Mhm.
is the general thing we say, believe in yourself, but believe in yourself sounds normal, sounds simple, but it's very important. If you not believe in yourself, no man no go believe
In
in
you.
you enough for take you to the place where you want go. Because some time go reach when you need for hold the rope for climb. They fit
Mhm.
send the rope for you, but if you no hold and you'll still fall.
Yeah.
So you need for catch the rope, the take one step after another, the draw yourself, the come up. So it takes your effort as well. For believe
Wow.
in yourself. For know the thing where you want and for life. Not
Yeah.
just be everywhere. Not where you want. Because you be called for doing a one main thing alongside other minor things. So know what you want to do for your with your life. Don't just be excited about the showbiz, not just be excited about the fans, the
Mm-hmm.
fame, which are,
Mm-hmm.
it's a full package that comes with the work. But it's important to know the art, because now the art go bring you every other thing. Now it go bring you the money. Now it go bring you, yeah. You know, if you just hide around the fame, the social media hype, and all of that, it not go take you anywhere. Trust me, it not go take you anywhere, because real entertainers the day out there, real filmmakers the day out there, where they want see person where he know to where they do. They want see person where he know where he go, and those people they pay. Those people will put you on the right platforms. They'll put you, in fact, know what you're doing, know why you're doing what you're doing, because that will serve as a motivation. I think I've
Boss,
spoken generally on a lot of things.
yeah, what be the future? What would they expect? You know, so no one move that cat
Okay.
out of that back bet.
Yeah, I think I always like to keep the you guys can be 5 steps ahead of me now. So there's a lot coming up. A lot
Mm-hmm.
will come up. I would assure you.
Mm-hmm.
I will assure you. Again, I no go talk, but that now why that day place where I did now.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I know want give details. I know why that they play where I did now. But a lot they come up.
Which be that thing about you if you see what people never understand. Maybe when they understand, it will change maybe a few things to push us to a better place, to even assist you or to even help you or to even support your journey.
Okay. What can I say? Oh, um, I'm a person with very good energy.
Mm-hmm.
I love good energy. I hate bad energy.
Mm-hmm.
I hate controversy.
Mm-hmm.
I love peace. I love things to be right. I love good generally.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are a fan who wants to see me fight, who wants to see me rant, who wants to see me do a lot in order for them to like me, I'm not that person.
Mm-hmm.
I'll always strive for peace. I'll always strive for good. I'll always
Mm-hmm.
strive for positive things. What's
Mm-hmm.
the next thing that can impact the world? That's what I'm into. What's the next thing that can bring solution? That's what I'm
Mm-hmm.
into. So I'm one of those persons that want positive things around them. So I know a lot of people are drawn to controversy. Yeah, I think I even saw a write up of one of our filmmakers that if we are actually following real role models, and he mentioned my name alongside other names.
Mm-hmm.
If you see me as a role model, don't look for the things you want to see. Just understand me. This is who I am.
Mm-hmm.
I want people to grow around me. That's my vision. I want people to be imparted on, or and impacted, to have that impact, to have the
Mm-hmm.
impact on them. So
Yeah.
that's what I want. So if you understand that's how I work, you would not expect some controversy from me in order to like me more, or in order to push my work. Just see
Mm-hmm.
what I do, just love what I do. I'm more into the art, I'm more into the work. I love my works to go ahead of me and not me going ahead of my works. So that's the kind of person I am. And if you can support my works, then you're supporting me. Yeah.
Wait be the one thing we our community never understand about entertainment, where you feel like if they know or if they start pay attention to, it will change the mindset and then we will be more supportive.
All right. I really wish say we feel they really see the sacrifices the way what filmmakers that they put them in.
Mm.
These people they know they sleep. Sometimes
Yeah.
they know they even chop. Sometimes they take their all where they
Yeah.
get them for put them into this film. Then when you make sure so you do all of that and then you don't get the support where you're supposed to get, imagine how you discouraged. Imagine how you feel. You know how you feel. So I want
Mm.
maybe people they know say the entertainers they do a lot for we for the community. They do a lot for produce good films. I've
Mhm.
seen these people. I'm one of them.
Mhm.
We put in a lot. So please, if you can, if we're doing our part, what we expect from you, what we are begging from you,
Mhm.
is to support us, push our works. If you see our project on YouTube, it does not take much. Just
Mhm.
watch them,
Yeah.
just like them, just share them. Not all that we will
Comment.
be beg from una. For
Mhm.
just do this little thing, it may seem small, but it goes a long way. Because if A do and B do and C do and right up to Z, you discover say a lot of people they don't do them and also they
Yeah.
transfer. So when you see our work, just support me by liking, by sharing. Now all that way we need them from una. Because when una dey share them, other people then too they see and so would go far. And so if you make money too, and so if you encourage people to do
Yeah.
more. But if we dey do the little what they
Mhm.
do we know they see any support like as we want see them because we set targets when we want to do something we
Yeah.
set targets say this is my target but when you don't meet your target every time it
Mhm.
becomes discouraging to push through. And then at some point you'll be asking, where is the film industry? We don't see this, we don't see that. Don't push
Mhm.
us away. Help us help you. Help us make the industry and our country a better place to be.
Yes.
And just that's by you putting in your own little, your own megabyte data. It just takes data. Or sometimes it just takes you talking about it. Or sometimes it just takes your 1,000 francs and in a cinema hall. So
Yeah.
we need your support. And the truth is, we cannot do without you too.
Mm.
We cannot do without you because you're the ones to push us out there. You're the ones to consume our products. If we produce something we normally no consume them, it will go to
Mm.
waste. So please be faithful consumers, be loyal consumers, and trust me, we will keep producing more.
I want to talk about the money part. We talk about if we start put money, we start do this now. So celebrities, the people that they invest, they'll make stamping money and all of that. I they ever used Nganu as my example. Which would they try to do? Or it no matter if it looks like now the individual they for fund, now the individual go they'll cut it check, now the individual. Guess what? At the end of that, they will say go spend that money. He go spend that money. Even if he will kill it, I go spend some or most of that money now for our community. My sister they for sorry they now you know want to talk about time. But guess what? If tomorrow they give $10 million check for Sawi Day, when I visit will chop other money for Sawi Day, lie. Now the reason we'll get for support. Like I don't talk. One thing I don't learn about Hollywood now see they want to see the numbers behind you. They want to see people with comment your stuff. They want to see people with react for your stuff. Every time my sister posts a picture, everybody get at least 5 to 10,000 reactions. Now the business part of this thing, now the thing that they pay attention to. Now the thing in that, if we know this, but guess what? We like you, we respect you. We all get for follow and we all get for the react. Now I go push that business people them for say, you know what? Now the person good for the project. Tiny B way is she's super talented just like many others. But if we not get something where it shows on data, something where it shows say nah the people that they follow the person, they go choose some person will be less talented than he over certain things and because that person go bring in the market. We need for
Very true.
change our mindset. We need for change our
Very
mindset. We need to start invest this small thing the way na everyday thing. We need to start put in that effort. A pull a post we don't comment, we don't like. The man post somebody ever does say, oh, not get number, not get I lie, we get numbers. We are just not united. We never just understand things the way we understand them and then be intentional. We'll be intentional when I'll start see the result. When we be when I be do sorry, I'll call you teacher Bibi. When teacher Bibi they be jump on Netflix, even before they jumped on Netflix, you realize that during that time, the way we will be hyping Ganu, the fighter, to an extent, the world was like, now which people than this? You understand? And then they start thinking like, okay, if we put this film on here, now they, but I don't know how people they once they put the film on there, I feel bet you say more than 10,000 Cameroonians don't watch that movie. But if you want to go check reviews, you want to go check if they don't even share our people, you realize say they just watch and she don't inquire, which is not good. More go beyond that. Watch these movies, talk about these movies. We were there for diaspora. You go for workplace. Hey, do you know Ndamo Damarise? Go check her out on YouTube. Go check her out. Talk to these people. Now the one speak that way Nigeria they get me at the fear me. Nigeria man if you go walk, in no host or one man drag and for corner, tell her about what happen for Nigeria. And then imagine say you go for that workplace 300 for 300 days inside 365 days. Every day, it tells someone about something. Every day, it tells someone about some artist. It every day. And before you know it, these people are curious. They want to know this, they want to know that. Now, the same mentality I just say, we get forget about we community. Move, stop that what thing say, oh, Dama say me na grow, me na grow for Kumba for so kind place. Me na grow for Yaoundé. See to know. Celebrity na celebrity, these people don't stand out. People don't choose for do things the way. Now, ye actually paint the face of the country. Now ye actually define say this group of people now so they think now so then they now so then they we get for start celebrate them and then every other person go celebrate them. Boss, any question there, any topic there we think so we get for address and today and not bring her up.
Oh, you don't talk very well. Trust me. You've spoken well. And the thing when I say, the thing when they baffle me, I say, if you not support with this, like you not support we enough, but you
Mm-hmm.
expect we more live on certain lifestyle, we they
Mm-hmm.
up to standard. And they ask
Compare you
from
people
what
them.
money? From which money? What you expect to see me for Range Rover?
I
You
know
expect to see me
would you compare now the people that would that side way.
as in it bad there, it really bad. It really, really
They
bad.
really
I don't lie you. On like unless you want to live fake, but I will not want to be one of those to live a fake life. Of course not. If you no one support me, how you expect me to live that standard? I actually know I'm really actually know I'm vexed about this thing right now.
mm-hmm.
But how you expect me to live some standard where you know they really give you that
Support.
support?
Yep.
You expect to see Damaris for some Range Rovers, you know, get like five PAs, get like money. Damn, guys, please,
Yeah.
as you put these expectations on us, actually
Yeah.
support us to live
Play
this
your
life,
role. Yeah.
because you put a lot of people under pressure to want to
Yeah.
do this, do that. I'm not one of those. Trust me, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
one of those. I would love to live my life accordingly. And when I get what I get, I use it for good.
Mm-hmm.
But if I don't get that support, if we all don't get that support, how do you even want us to let me call Auntie Felicia to elevate? How do you want us to elevate? Like, you know, how you want to more elevate? When I give us support, we know.
Very
When you
true.
see what this is, and that's how they get even endorsements like a
Yeah.
brand ambassador
Good.
deals, like you know all of these things, because say that they see your engagements, that they see your reactions for your posts,
Yeah.
that they see your
Yeah.
following. But I know they even
Yeah.
follow. They don't
Only
even
yeah.
follow we. Like how many followers we get?
Ma I confess. Now you see that follow you. So the
See?
truth is it never late. More start time anytime
Yeah,
we realize
yeah.
some more
Never
do
late.
'em. Yeah,
So
it never
please,
late. We can start now. Yeah.
please follow us on social media.
Mm.
There's Instagram, there's Facebook. My own is
Yeah.
Ndamo Damarise. As the name
Mhm.
is there, Ndamo Damarise.
Yeah.
You can find me on TikTok. You can find me on Instagram, on Facebook, every
Mhm.
platform. My name is Ndamo Damarise. Go for the other filmmakers to follow them on their social media. That's how
Yeah.
you help them.
Yeah.
That's how you push them out there. When you support them, even for example, if Guinness wants especially that's just an example. If
Now the
Guinness
page is quiet,
or
boss.
like Malta Guinness, oh thank you so much. If Malta
Mm-hmm.
Guinness wants a brand ambassador, or if MTN or Supermon wants a brand ambassador, when they go to Ndamo Damarise's page and they see, oh, she has huge engagement, she has following,
Yeah.
she has, you know, all of this, they're not going to hesitate, because
Yeah.
if it's the work, by God's grace, I've put in the work and I'm still
Mm.
putting in the work. So
Yeah.
what I need is your support.
Yeah.
It's your support, and every other filmmaker in Cameroon, we need your support. So please
Yeah.
support us. Please support us. We need it. And right here, I came to the US uh to push my filmmaking career. I'm studying at the New York Film Academy in
Mhm.
Burbank in Los Angeles. Yeah,
Mhm.
so just imagine me getting all this knowledge, me getting all this, trying to improve on myself, enhance my skills, and do all of this,
Mhm.
and coming back, I'm not getting that support.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. It would not want to push me to do further, to do more,
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
do more not just for myself, I do more to give back. So
Yeah.
if I see the people I want to give back to are not even interested, that's really discouraging.
Yeah.
So please, let's push ourselves.
Guys, my sister don't talk. I'm a big. Like I said, na person they follow you, but for some reason I realize that this and if they follow the page as in. And when you don't follow their pages, when you don't comment, because now the way that way social media algorithms they work, you
Yeah,
first need to follow like the page, you follow the page, and then you get for the comment. If you know a comment, they just consider say you are not really a fan.
yeah. So
So
they
they
just
know
buy you, na buy
whatever
you.
they do will not even pop up. So
Mm-hmm.
but then when you comment for a thing there, it will always appear for your timeline. You would get notification that when you do this, these people are celebrity, and no not just celebrity them because they want be celebrity. No, you the see people there, they have that heart of we want do something for our community. And the kind of people they will get for empower them. Now the kind of people they will get for push them. Now the kind of people they get for get that loud following. So whatever endorsement way they come, I know very well say Damaris never ever take money where they give for go put them for some kind of place or be like really no. If there's small money where they already get her now, it the wrong go now for na Bova, right? For
Yeah,
Bova, study people them, finance the project, finance that project, gather picking them, do master class and all of that stuff them. If it just imagine when you go get plenty money, we fit do them, we fit do better, we fit really do better. You be the talk that time and say you say bad master really bad. I tell you, yeah, that's stuff that for Jovi or something. Master, he bad master, he bad. Well, would they laugh so bad? It's not funny. We part them, they don't do their own. We get to do something better. We get to do something different. And we generation be opportune because we get so much. We get so
yeah,
much. Our very people they ready for sacrifice. May we change the way we do things and start support them. Boss, thank you very, very much for today. Um, I don't know. I don't know as I thank you because by the way, for those who they watch, I wear a freestyle fashion, one of our own. I see the other day with your sister Eddie Piqua. Wait, put a relation.
yeah. So yeah, we met. She's an amazing person.
Wonderful person.
Yeah, full of
I'm
life.
telling you, like, yep, wonderful person. It is still like 5 minutes away from me. I don't know. Every day I just thank God I know persons are like him. And any day, anytime, boss, to reading at home, any day, anytime. Sometimes they be even me too at the lost sense. If we start do the wrong things, no hesitate to tell me say to read day. I become your platform that time because I be see you be the do thing then so you be the do thing and small fine. Wait till don't happen, you don't start turn you go on that other side. Any day, anytime, if anything that you want to talk about and put that out there, I beg no hesitate for tell we thank you for everything you do for community. We pray may God continue for give you that power. Personally I feel like you're the chosen one. You God be already choose you, you go equip you. That's
Yeah,
when I talk,
for
right?
sure.
If you pastor,
Eh,
any
eh.
person we choose he go equip them. I know very well say it already equip you, or but you know see change the fact that we community need for rally behind you and
Exactly.
push and push and push and push because like you talk when you realize say you get that numbers for your back, you get that people for your back, you dey start hold yourself accountable to another level.
Mm-hmm.
You want do them because you know one feel them. I don't think I get any further questions for you except you get one. No, ask me question about what I don't marry or why I never marry and
No,
this
I
and that.
be,
Because now people that question that they ever
no,
ask me.
so I be grateful for say you don't bring me for this platform, and I don't get to talk. We don't get to
Hmm.
share, great ideas on how to improve on our industry. Yeah, so
Hmm.
it's really a good platform, and I want to encourage, keep doing the work you're doing, keep pushing. Yeah, it's really great. Thank you so much.
Boss, thank you very much, very much. I'll put you now for background,
No
and then
problem.
maybe later on to do we'll talk, baby. I sincerely am happy to have you. You be role model. Like I talk, I'll tell my get picking tea. Auntie Ndamo Damaris, if you ever want to do movies or anything, that is one person you can look up to. Wow. This was a good one. This was a beautiful one. Wonderful woman, very humble, very, very talented, yet very, very humble. You only see persons that we only talking about community, you only talking about how we can grow, you only talking about what we can do. And if you actually do these things, if you actually do these things, not just we just get to be intentional. We just get to be intentional. All that energy would use them, put them for drama, put them for gossiping, put them for drag people down, put them for fight, put them for if you put all that energy for support people then like my sister. We they just didn't quiet, but then they do the right thing. But then they actually do things that really represent we internationally. Do things the way every time, every now and then when people look and they be like, whoa, this is beautiful. I think it was a fine conversation with my sister. If you did join now, try watch the conversation from the beginning. Also for those who they watch, and not forget for share, and not forget for follow Toridey. And I'll notice on Toridey, we dey do plenty, plenty thing there now. We don't get a segment when a news. That news segment we talk about things that happen for community. Very soon we'll start a health segment. We'll get some professional in a health person where you get own segment or they get their segment where they just come, they share tips on health and this and that and talk about health things. We already get different people they talk about finance. So what you want to do with to reading and say, we want make sure say every conversation we it be necessary for our community forget more to get that conversation on to read it. More get some professional or more get some experienced person where they talk about these things on to read it. But then whenever they put out all this content and then I need to react, we no want 1 million views. We just want at least every video forget at least 100 Cameroonians. We just want at least every video forget at least 200 Cameroonians for watch the video from the beginning to the ending. We are not looking to have 50,000 views every now and then. No, one impact a small number of people, but then made the number they grow with time. Thank you for today. Thank everybody who watched the video from the beginning to the end. Sorry, another shout out. By the way, my boss Epule Jeffrey, always there, always there, always there. I see Bakwanata TV. Thank you for watching. My sister Mary Lin Law. When we talk about community building, when we talk about our community coming together, when we talk about things like that. God, this lady called me the other day. We talked about something. Um, she may concern money, and I just should not be like, why he can carry all this, bring enough for me? Why not take and go for a family? Why why why? But guess what? Those are the kind of people we have in the community. People the way they need to look at me, they need to look at them, they need to look at their family, they need to look at no, they look at what can we do to grow our community, and that is the mindset we all should have. And once you start get that mindset, you start be intentional. You start know what you will share them. You start know how for de-escalate certain situations. You start know how for bring people together. You start know how for help for contribute me they bring people together. You start know your role for make sure see things that they only go on for our community and go on positively. We can actually do better. We can actually do better. We already get so many people the way they do a lot already. All we need to do now is continue for support them, continue for encourage them, continue for push them. Like I said, which were the wear and a freestyle fashion. For the information, I need buy none of the thing them. They always just give me because for them they feel like I do something good for community. So at least when I wear and to me, I tell when I say nothing I wear and a freestyle fashion. When I feel go for their website, a freestyle fashion to come, check out the things that they get. That if possible, you place your order. They say we rise by lifting each other. Yeah, it's very very possible for all we for be for that place with things and they get fine. We will not drag this live. We're already there for 1 hour 30 minutes. I think it was a beautiful one. Please, at the beguna, may all my way to watch the live now. Not only go follow Ndamo Damaris, not only go like a page, follow ye, and share at least one thing we don't do them. At least just go through a profile. Go through a profile. Find so one thing we attract you, we catch your attention, we don't do them. You share them. If we do these things and for our celebrity, we do these things and for our stars them. Now, so Brand ambassador diesel will come up from everywhere. Come, we need for do am, whether I like or not. Click like, click comment, drop some small comment. Good one, girl. Good one, sister. Good one, boss. Good one. You share them. As you share them, now the data that way most of these companies they use them for decide say, I want to use this person as brand ambassador. We don't tire all the brand ambassador did there for Cameroon. They are good, they are helping, they are building the foundation. But we now want to, who say my talk grammar? I say, but now we are now. Now, we define me what celebrities, me what stars, me what talents, me what creatives, them. They start get deals them from Nike, Adidas, all these major companies away. The deals are go be na in the millions. We cannot get there if these people not get data where they show say these people are actual celebrities. Now me and you go make them celebrities. Remember, whatever money where people will make them, Nganu be take 10 million for the first fight. The other fight that will just take 20 million. Guess what? You don't make up to 3 days. You already they come on, either for Batty. Hide the chop. If you say go chop for some play, would you see ever go chop for some play for the chop? It won't be house of Batty. You know, bring people from America for can't bill them. Not only sharp people they for shanty for they will benefit and all of that. Would the beg now? We already get people they don't decide for sacrifice their life or build a community. May we continue for help them build a community. My sister say familiarity and entitlement don't make we remain for back. Very, very true. Very, very true. Why some other people they feel like they be entitled, so other people they feel like I know that man. Oh, this more scrap that mentality. And do the right things and get to one be. After this, probably in a few minutes, I'll do another live, but I'm gonna be now on relationship, love palaver them. I get a few questions people don't send for me. I go answer them. My way what I think when it comes to relationship is crazy. Now the reason that way most people like when I do that relationship to we think. If you get time, you watch time. I'll see you later on today. And continue for like, continue for follow, continue for tell we to not do and correctly. If we do something we not do and correctly, tell we and then you twist and throw and for dustbin. But if you know so do something we find you small, we beg, don't forget for share, don't forget for comment, don't forget for appreciate we now the small tool that we get out today.